You're watching Oilers Nation every day with Tyler Yaremchuk. Your one-stop shop for all things Oilers.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the 2025 Oilers Nation Open. We're live on the range. Let's get into it with the lead. One of the best days of the year. Welcome to the Millwoods Golf Course. It's the Oilers Nation Open, brought to you by Star Mechanical. It is all in support of Gregor's Grads, and we are all set to have what is going to be an amazing day. It's a special edition of Oilers Nation every day, doing a quick little 30, 45-minute show here. The weather is beautiful. The sun is just coming up over to my left. And thank you for tuning in. We're going to be joined by probably a handful of friends as we work our way through the show. You'll be seeing everyone cruise past me as they work their way onto the range. So we are set for a very, very good day. Everyone, hi. Yes. People, I'm going to be probably doing a lot of waving as well. But I see a handful of you are in the YouTube chat, including Tyler's 5-iron. Man, I mean, I still have it in my bag. I can reach. One sec. If anyone knows if I can get this thing fixed, that would be excellent. I've just been keeping it in my bag. I actually don't even know where the other half of it is anymore. But yeah, the scars remind us of our past, right? I do have a new 5-iron. Shout out to Canada. I still have your 5-iron in my bag, but I'm honestly kind of hoping I won't need it today. Again, I know you all watched the Ace race. I was using that club to hit 150, 160. I usually hit my 5-iron. Again, I don't hit my irons very far, but like, I don't know, 175-ish. I'm hoping I don't need it today is the point, because I'm feeling good. They're a sold-out tournament. We got 36 teams competing this year. Oh, there's Bag Milk. Hello, Bag Milk. We got 36 teams competing this year. Myself and Pat Puff, we are representing Team Oilers Nation every day. If you want to hop on, you can. You're off camera if you're in the green chair. There we go.
There we go.
There you go. You got me now. Although I can't hear my headphones. But anyways, we'll sort that out in a second.
You are ripping in these headphones.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Got to turn that down for you then. Anyways, how excited are you, BM?
It's one of my favorite days on the calendar, and every time people show up, they're just excited to have a good time. And Millwoods, they do such a good job for us out here that I'm excited, man. We're going to raise a pile of money for Gregor's Grads today. We're going to have a great day. There's a lot of friendly competition and banter going on around the network, so it's got the makings of a fantastic day out of the golf course, Tyler.
I put an ad up so I can fix the headphones. I'm doing all the production. Can you still hear me?
I cannot hear you anymore.
Now you cannot hear me. Okay, yeah. So then it's this one into here.
Yep, now I got you.
Now you're good.
Yep.
And now, oh my God.
Oh, a little button there. That was actually fitting.
That was fitting. All right. Okay, now we're good to go. I actually couldn't hear anything that whole entire
Did you bring your broken club?
Yeah, I did. Well, I've just been keeping it in my bag.
Oh, I just thought you were like
and
a
Tyler's
war trophy.
Tyler's 5-iron's in the chat right now, so I figured,
yeah,
why not? Yeah, it's going to be a great day. We're also doing like our little internal competition with Team Real Life. Jay and Chalmers still not here, which shows it's a comment on their commitment to things to not be here bright and early. But it's a 9 a.m. shotgun start. Our registration does technically start at 8 a.m. So people should be pulling up any minute now. I also hope the connection's okay, because again, we're going off a hotspot here to make this stream work. But yeah, it's a great day. Waz is here. Everyone's been. Oh my God, Eli just smoked the curb as well. But yeah, we're fired up. It's going to be a good day. Banjo guy's here as well.
He had to wake up at 4 a.m. to do his makeup for today.
Jesus, man, that is absolutely insane.
He's got the Nation logo on one side of the head. He's got a golf pin on the other side. He looks great. I saw McMullet rolling up.
That's awesome. What time does the first beer get cracked?
Like, I got here so early that I feel like now.
I know. I had my coffee. I had my breakfast sandwich. I had an orange juice on the drive out here. It was like a 35-minute drive out here. I loaded up. I'm ready to roll now. The sun's coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. We got people already working on their putts.
The funny thing is it's kind of chilly right now.
A little bit.
But it's going to be so hot in hours.
It's brisk. All right. Last year, again, we had an excellent time. I know you were concerned. You had a concern that this year was going to be we're going to wake up and it's Connor McDavid signing day.
I still think it happens. I feel like I
think he's still in Calgary, isn't he?
I don't know.
I feel like
that orientation camp? They
I
look
have
like
no
golfing.
idea.
It's not like they're on the ice.
Which was honestly kind of weird that they made all these players like gather together in Calgary to basically just do like a media day and then go golfing. Like the no on ice part of it, to invite that many players and not have an on ice thing, I felt like that was a little weird.
Yeah.
But
I'm hopeful. It'd be fun to have that happen today when we're all out on the course together.
Oh, Mistaken Mexican says they wrapped up yesterday. Connor should be back today. We don't want that though. Again, sign on Tuesday.
We do have Zach Lang available at home, though. He's covering the site, so at least that makes me happier.
Yeah, we wouldn't be like totally hooped.
No.
It would definitely probably up the spirits here, but this is generally not a day that really needs the spirits upped. Everyone's always in a great mood. And listen, I love that we do it leading into a long weekend as well, because that is just a flashing green light to go.
Ultimate green light.
Very, very hard. Not only do we have the tournament, again, 9 a.m. shotgun start. I want to say we're usually done in about like 5.5-ish hours. So dinner, that wraps up. Probably done here at about 5 o'clock. And then we're going to our exclusive after party at Greta. So like it's 7:54 right now. We are fully preparing to put in a shift.
It's a shift.
This is a 12-hour,
easy
12-hour drinking day.
Easy 12-hour shift.
There's a whole bunch of like little things that that happen every year at this tournament that I think are just absolutely amazing. One, the competition to win the tournament is always really, really good. We got Rick's team. They got a ringer this year. They seem primed to repeat as champions. But
confident too. I spoke to Rick. He's very confident.
They are very confident. They got some swagger. I'm excited for those guys to hit the range today.
They've also got some tournament play under their belts here. Recent tournament play. They're coming in hot.
They legitimately work their way into this tournament. But the other side of it is our guy Big Mike, our head of technology at the company.
Yes, very important award he's chasing.
Him and his boys play in this tournament every single year.
Yep.
And every single year they win the award of most honest golfers.
That's right.
Because they shoot anywhere. Like, for those who aren't like totally aware of how good these tournaments usually score, like the winning team is usually anywhere from 17 to 20 under par. Which is insane, but like that's how good people shoot at these things. And granted, when you check in, if you make a donation, you can get a couple of mulligans. Yep. So like there are ways to strategically score very, very low in this.
Well, and I also think there's going to be a lower scores this year because it's unlimited mullies this year.
Can't be unlimited.
You can buy as many as you want.
You can buy as many. So they're like $20 a mulligan, and
they're $40. You get 2 mulligans. You can buy as many as you want. All the money goes to Gregor's Grads, of course. So we're raising some money. So I'm curious to see how much cash some people spend today.
People will be dropping serious money then, because the prize for winning is really good. You get everyone on your team gets a new rangefinder, and those are like a few $100 each.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll be someone who drops a decent amount of coin on that.
Most honest team.
So yeah, sorry. A lot of people, or there will be, like the winner will be 18 to 20 under. The bulk of teams will be somewhere from like 7 to 14 under. Big Mike and them will shoot 20 over.
Yeah.
They'll shoot in the high 80s.
Yeah, they're here for the vibes.
It's amazing.
It is the best. Big Mike also 3D printed a trophy for the most honest team, so that is also going to be a nice little wrinkle.
But I love that too, because like they show up here knowing what they're getting into. They know they're winning most honest. So,
2-time defending champs also, Tyler.
Yeah, 2-time defending
champs.
They're
going for a 3-peat.
Dangerous Weight is in. Tyler wearing his Tyler News Network shirt today. It could stand for that.
We were going to rename the company. Don't tell Jay.
I'm also rocking, you can see my hat, the What the Futures podcast. I wanted to give a big shout out to my guy, Ryan Dennis, who for the past 3 or 4 years has won the auction to play with either myself or Jay. He's donated a ton of money to Gregor's Grads over the years. And this year he stepped up and he won both auctions. He donated over $3,000 to Gregor's Grads. And then he texted me and said, "Oh, I'm going camping with my family. I can't even make the tournament, but I wanted to donate the money anyways." We end up working something out with him where the people who were the runner-ups for the auction, they both honored their last bid, and then they got to golf as well. So Ryan cut a big check for Gregor's grad. So thank you to him.
So break it down for me. How did this play out? Like, who are you and Patty Puff playing with?
So Pat Puff and I are playing with Dylan Cardinal, who ended up being the runner-up bidder who paid to play. And he's got a buddy with him as well. I'm totally blanking on his name, but I could probably find it in like 2 seconds. And then Jay's playing with Cody Chambers, who won the auction.
Is it Neil?
And Neil, who is the Alberta Low Amateur. And where, again, I kept my mouth shut last year. And I'm all for money being raised for Gregor's grads. That's cool. And,
but it's the head-to-head portion of it.
It's the head-to-head portion of us going up against Team Real Life with some stakes on the line. You get to pick the other people's outfit for our home opener party in October. It's the fact that Cody and Neil don't know each other. Cody bids to win this auction to play, and then
his friend, quote unquote.
Yeah, his friend, who's just Jay's buddy, who's the best golfer Jay knows, just shows up to play in this tournament. It's a little bit ridiculous, if I'm being totally honest with you. But that's fine, because my guy Dylan, who won our auction, he's bringing his buddy Miles Quinney, who he told me is close to a scratch golfer, if not a scratch golfer, I believe.
So what does that mean?
That means he shoots par.
Okay.
So scratch is, kind of what you're going for. So he'll be really, really good. He won't be as good as Neil, who's like a +6 handicap, which means he's usually shooting like 6 strokes under par, or like those are his best rounds. It's a little bit of bullshit, but that's fine.
What does the chat think about this kind of shenanigans? Because, again, remember, there is a head-to-head component of this. There is a bet between Real Life and the Oilersnation Everyday team.
Yeah, there is. Chat, let me know. Is Jay bullshitting us? Is he fucking up this competition a little bit? We are going to be doing like a mini head-to-head. So it's myself on Team Oilersnation Everyday, Pat Puff, our auction winners. Team Real Life, so it's Jay Chalmers, Neil, and Cody Chambers. We got Rick's team, and then Team Sherwood Ford. I set up a little thing.
Did they bring ringers? Because they tend to do that too.
They usually do bring ringers. Oh, I see a big Star Mechanical truck pulling up. Can't wait to see my friends from Star Mechanical.
Of course.
But yeah, Sherwood Ford will bring ringers too, but that's fine. I'm really confident in mine and Pat's ability to get going and take a run at this thing. I believe last year we were like 15 under, and Jay and then beat us by 1. So again, got a shot at it. It's all about strategically using your mulligans. That's a really, really big part of this.
Well, now you know that mulligans are technically unlimited if you pay for them.
If you buy enough. $40 gets you 2 of them?
Yeah.
I'll probably just do the standard 2. I don't think I need more than that. I think I'll just do the standard 2. Because if everyone on your team has 2, that's 8. Basically works out to like every second hole, someone can burn a mulligan. 8's a good number to have as a team.
So today's going to play out how it does. But Tyler, I think next year we implement a little reverse fuckery on the Real Life team where we crowdsource dollars for mulligans for the Oilersnation Everyday team.
Oh.
And you guys could potentially roll into the round with a significant amount of
like
mulligans.
Every hole we could be redoing putts, and I mean, you'd basically, if you can get enough mulligans, you're basically never 2-putting because you're going to give yourself enough cracks at sinking things. So
yeah, and I just think the money all goes to charity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're pocketing the cash, but that's the kind of forward thinking that Jay won't see coming.
No.
If we quietly do it, like on ONR, we just kind of set it up.
Yeah, he'd never know.
Never know.
He'd never know.
He doesn't listen.
It is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a scorcher. It's expected to get into the low 30s in Edmonton. So it's a beauty day for a long weekend. I'm keeping an eye on who our friends are that are pulling up. Team Sherwood Ford is here. Team McMullet is here as well. I see him pulling up, and they got a theme. Mistaken Mexicans with them. We'll maybe call them over in a second.
Yeah, McMullet's in a suit, but sans sleeves.
They're all in sleeveless suit jackets.
I like it. It looks really good.
Last year we had Mainlander Tim and his crew.
Yeah.
They were all dressed up in like the Masters all white caddy jumpsuits.
Yes.
And what'd they call themselves? The CCs or
something like that.
Yeah, it was something to do with Cody CC.
Yeah,
that was good. Waz, how you feeling?
Fantastic.
Waz looks great. He's in his golf attire today.
Is that that's your golf shirt? Is that the one you own one? You can put on a headset if you want. You won't be able to hear anything.
No, we can show.
Here, I'll slide over. There's a chair, Waz.
Buddy, it's still early in the morning. Relax. We're still waking up.
It's a very early day, Tyler. You're expecting Waz to put math together in his mind that's just not feasible at this hour.
What time were you at the course at?
6:30.
Okay, not bad. So you're at. Oh, you live close to here, though.
Yeah. Been here my whole life.
Millwoods, that is.
Yeah.
No, the golf course.
Well, you know what? I did work.
You know what, Tyler? Yesterday, O&R, who's the most likely staffer to live at the office and never know? It's Waz.
Yeah, it
Probably.
would be was.
You got everything you need at the office.
Yep.
We don't know. Actually,
Except
you
snacks.
don't. We don't have food. There's never
you
enough
can buy
snacks.
food. You can use one of the many apps out there.
I guess.
I think I might hang out with sales guy Jared today for a little bit on the course because I need to push him to get us office snacks.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of deal we can organize where we have snacks.
I think so.
So I
Yeah.
might bother Jared all day today. Oh, Coombsy's rolling up.
Coombsy with the bucket hat.
He's
He's
looking
looking good
good.
too.
I should have worn my Nation bucket hat. I didn't think about it until I
Oh,
got here.
I
That
didn't
would've been
think
a
about that.
perfect cap for the
I
day.
didn't think about that either. We gave those away. That was last year's kind of like door prize. Was everyone got a nation bucket hat? Coombsy's got my broken 5-iron. Careful, it's sharp as hell. It'll.
Oh, did you like put that together? Like reconstruct it at all or no?
Yep.
No, it's still snapped in half.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
This is not what a usual golf club looks
Oh,
like.
interesting. Okay, yeah. I was
A
seeing
great weapon, though.
that. Yeah.
Now that's what you got. If anybody tries to attack Tyler on the course today, he will hit you with his broken 5-iron.
Yeah.
Do you have a 5-iron now? Or
Yeah, I have one from the Canadad who dropped it off at Cattail. I also still have a 2-iron from our friends at Cattail Crossing that I haven't given back yet. It was from like their back shop or whatever, their lost and found. So my bag is like ridiculously heavy with the amount of clubs I have in it, which is mildly annoying, but that's life.
I see Sherwood Ford rolls up.
Sherwood Ford is here. You got Drew and Curtis from Sherwood Ford all dialed in and getting ready to go, getting registered. Aaron is cutting off somebody's sleeves right now.
Well, you got to.
Shenanigans underway already at the Oilersnation Open.
I want to know how many of the people. So we do have some people wearing pants, not many people. I want to know if we get any cutoff pants today.
I would assume, like, if you wore pants thinking it's going to be cold in the morning, it's already hot. You probably brought shorts to change into. I brought a whole change
It's
of
gonna
clothes
warm
for
up
later.
around 10 here. 100%.
It's already warming up.
I don't know, man. It's still a little chilly out. I can still feel it.
Waz is built for hot climates.
Yeah, honestly.
That's fair. That's fair. How was your
I gotta
vacation?
I gotta go sell super tickets.
Okay.
Get
BM's
your
got-
mulligans.
BM's got work to do. Coombsy, you want to pop in for a bit?
Yeah, welcome. Vacation was all right. It was a staycation. I ended up at the office too many times. But yeah, I know, right? I
That's
don't know.
not exactly what a vacation is.
I just didn't want to do Oilers related content for a little while because the off season was kind of dull.
It was been an awful
It was
off-season.
turning into a slog. I'm like, I need a break.
Yeah.
So
Coombsy and I talked about that on Wednesday about how this is like one of the worst off seasons in recent memory for the NHL. That's
Because
like
other teams have given up.
even
The Warriors
last year.
and the Cavs.
Last year, you had Stan Bowman, you had the offer sheets, you kind of had something popping up every 2 weeks. It felt like, right? So
Yeah.
everything's been pretty quiet other than the McDavid extension. We've had some rumors of Wallman and whoever else. Kulak, is it Kulak up for extension?
He is a pending UFA.
Okay.
Kulak, Ekholm, and
Yeah.
Wallman are the 3 D men, and Podkolzin's the one forward that
What about the
everyone's
two
kind of
goalies? You gonna lock both of them down?
Can you imagine this fan base if like next
6
week
years for Skinner, 4 for Pickard.
Oh my
they
God.
give Pickard like the Chris Russell? It's like a 4x3, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm waiting for the day they extend Skinner and the fan base is gonna have a meltdown.
Well, remember when I wrote the post comparing Lucas Dostal signed his contract, and then I went through and looked at all of the goalies who'd been drafted sort of between 2016, 17, 18, those sort of years who were approaching UFA age, and it's like, well, I mean, even if Lucas Dostal is the best of that group and he's better than Skinner, there's a handful of other goalies who have done a lot less than Stuart Skinner, who have signed deals 4.5, 5.5 million. So, I mean, if Skinner's going to sign an extension now to forego unrestricted free agency, it's going to be at least $6 million annually. And if people see that number and they expect 2 million or 3 million or something, thinking that Skinner's a backup, it's not happening.
No, it's not. He's not signing for backup goalie money or backup goalie term or anything like that. Which another thing that ties into the top 100 that goes up at Oilers Nation, like Coombsy, when it came to having to like rank Stuart Skinner amongst the top 100 Oilers, because he's undoubtedly one of the top 100 Oilers of all time. He's been the starting goalie for back-to-back trips to the Stanley Cup final. And like, even when you look at things like where he ranks win-wise and all of that, he's in the top 10 for all of those kind of key stats for an Oilers goalie. But it's an interesting one to kind of slot him in because, like, Do you rank him above a Dwayne Rollison? Like I do, because he's been on 2 trips to the Stanley Cup final. He has a bit more longevity. Do you rank him ahead of a Tommy Salo or a Curtis Joseph because of the playoff success? Like, there's a case that Skinner's a top 50 Oiler ever.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember exactly where I had him on my version of the list, but I know where he is on the final version of the list. And I think a lot of people who are Skinner haters who view him as sort of like a passenger on this team or something holding back the team are going to be pissed off at where he's at. But think back to the 1980s, and I mean, Grant Fuhr is a Hall of Fame goalie, and there are fans, media, people who watch the game from other markets who will say Grant Fuhr was a passenger on the 80s Oilers. Yeah, he came up with a lot of big saves, but he wasn't what made the team good. He was just a part of a very good team. And I mean, I personally disagree with that, but you'll find a lot of people going and saying things about that. Maybe Andy Moe, maybe Bill Ranford. Yeah. And it was those 80s Oilers. No one was looking at the goalies and being like, oh yeah, this is why the team's winning, but they still played a big role in those Stanley Cups. And I think Stuart Skinner right now might not be the most popular name, but if he does wind up getting the job done 10 years from now, we're going to look back.
Team Short Forward, what's the score going to be today for you guys? Gunning for -18? All right. Team Sherwood Ford's prediction, -18.
Ty, I don't know anything about golf. What's a good score?
In a scramble like this, you're going to need 18 or 19 under to win.
Okay.
You're going to need to if you're going to win this tournament, you need to birdie every hole and probably eagle one of the par 5s, if not 2 of the par 5s. So it's tough.
Interesting.
When you're doing a scramble like this, and I'm pivoting it right back to golf talk, every par 4 should be a birdie. You should be a drive on the fairway. It should be a chip 2, probably within 10 feet. And if there's 4 good golfers taking a 10-foot putt where you can watch each other and get the line, you should make that putt. Every par 5 should be a birdie at worst. Like if you par a par 5, you're not winning the tournament. The tough part is always par 3s.
Okay.
As we saw with the Ace race.
Yes.
Well, I get so nervous when they drive over the power cable. As we saw with the Ace race, like, it's difficult to get it close on a par 3, even if there's 4 like good golfers shooting. So the tough thing, the par 3s are what will make or break you, and probably when you need to burn a couple of your mulligans. Which
I'm surprised you've never ran a golf podcast.
Well, one, I'm not good enough to give people advice. I do like it. I like watching the sport.
Exactly.
Like, it's very entertaining once you're into it. It's a little bit like baseball in that regard. I think people who if you don't understand baseball, watching baseball on TV is probably a very unenjoyable experience. Same thing with golf, right? If you don't know what you're watching and the strategy and what's a good shot and all that, watching it on TV would be like watching paint dry. But when you know what you're watching for in golf, it's riveting.
I've watched
stuff.
it a couple times. It can be pretty exciting.
I'm watching for the scenery.
Yeah.
Just to see some nice trees. Coomsey's just a big tree guy.
I'm just a big nature guy, logging on to YouTube and watching one of those just music in the background and waterfalls. That's why I'm watching golf.
One of those live cams of a bird in its nest.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Mm-hmm.
Birds coming in out of the nest, maybe some squirrels.
All right. Okay, see you was. Well, I only have 1 extension cord, so I'm just gonna go till my laptop dies, and then we'll wrap up the stream. See you, boys. Coomsey's out. Oh no, you're gonna slide over so you can actually you won't be able to hear in that one though. That headset's audio won't work, but that's fine. Oh man. This is my favorite day. I love it. It's beautiful outside. Everyone's dialed in, getting ready to go. Banjo guy, we got him giving away the swag bags up the front. BM is selling your mulligans and your raffle tickets as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. You've never been a golfer, hey? You've never?
No, I don't know. I've just for whatever reason, I've never actually golfed around a golf. I've done a lot of mini golf in my life, though.
Good.
A lot of rounds at Professor Wem's Adventure Golf.
That's a tough track.
It is. There's a lot of sneaky holes on there that you don't think are going to be as difficult as they are, but they're not always easy. So, veteran of the Professor Wem's Adventure Golf, I think I could probably try a course like this, Millwoods, with that sort of background in mini golfing.
You could be, and honestly, when Liam hasn't played for a couple of years because for some reason he's always on vacation this week of the year, and he's in Penticton right now for V's camp. But I'll be honest about Liam's golf game. Doesn't hit it well off the tee. He's okay from mid-range, but he is just an unbelievable putter. And if you're a good putter on a scramble team, that is just as important as any other role on the team. So if you could just get your putting dialed in and you're a good putter, there'd be a team who'd probably scoop you up. Free agent Coomsey next year.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll start going to the driving range and become that guy too.
Oh, just long bombs?
Yeah, just take some clappers.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore too?
I haven't watched it yet, no. It's been years since I watched the first one too, so I got to go back and rewatch that one and then watch the second one. But
If you rewatch the first one, then roll right into the second one,
like simultaneously,
I think it's better because then when you rewatch the first one, it's like, oh yeah, like this whole thing was absolutely ridiculous. And then you watch the second one and people are like, oh, the story sucked, this sucked, that sucked. And you're like, yeah, no, the first one, as much as it's like a cult classic and it's iconic, and I do love the first one, it's like generally a garbage movie. Like it makes very little sense. The plot
That's a
is
90s comedy.
It's a 90s comedy, and all they did with the second one is they just remade a 90s comedy. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm watching Adam Sandler movies, and I mean, he's got some movies that are more like that, but like, I don't think I'm watching that for the story. It's more for the gags and the weird stuff they're doing. But I mean, I'm down to watch it eventually, but I'm not in a rush for it.
Boy, Andy's here. How you feeling? All right, good stuff. Get nice and loose. Oh, Jay is here. And there's his ringer.
Who's
Neil
the best
Thomas.
golfer on our staff?
Pat Puff. Myself and Pat Puff are the two lowest handicaps, I think. We're both like in the 7 to 8 range. Jay's like an 11 or a 12. Chalmers, if you count him, he's probably the best. I think he's like a 6 or a 7. Yeah, he's really, really good. He can hit the ball really, really well. So yeah, probably if you count Chalmers, it's Chalmers. If you're talking about people who are actually on payroll, it's probably myself or Pat Puff. But Jay's so interesting because if he played more, he'd easily be the best. He can hit the ball so far, and he hits it a mile into the air. Like I'm not
like slow pitch style.
Yeah, like he's like, you can tell he's like a naturally good golfer, and he like grew up playing a ton of golf. You can tell I'm someone who just like
a hockey player who started golfing in their 20s.
Exactly. And I like just picked it up and like taught myself how to play. Cause like, if you watch my swing, it's not like a visually appealing swing, but I can play the game well. But Jay is just like naturally, half the time he'll be on another fairway, but it's 320 yards down there. Like it's just an absolute bomb. So yeah, it'll be a tight match between us. Last year it came down to one stroke. We lost on the 18th hole. It was heartbreaking. We'll see if we can get our revenge this year.
Yeah, you guys need to pick up the dub this time.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure. I'm interested in how many mulligans Jay is buying as well, because that'll be a big determining factor in how this thing goes. So, yeah, giddy up. I do like some of the outfits too. I don't know if you saw McMullet. They're all wearing the cut-off suit jackets.
Yep.
Sleeveless suit jackets. That's definitely
I'm seeing some sleeveless up there. That's good.
Yeah,
it's going to be a warm one out there, so I understand the sleeveless. I haven't seen any pants either.
I can't. Banjo guy is going to die. And I mean that in the nicest way.
He's all dressed up, and he's got the whole thing.
And like that, his overalls, like when he travels with his overalls, because there's so many like metal pins on it, he needs to check them in a bag, and they're like over 50 pounds. So he's walking around in 50-pound overalls, a big ass hat, and face paint that he woke up at 4 a.m. to put on. Like,
that's dedication. You love to see that.
It's crazy. He's got the Oilersnation logo on the side. I know BM was talking about that earlier, but he's running one of the holes for us. I think he's got a speaker. I don't know if he's got drinks up there.
Which one is it?
I haven't.
The Sherwood Ford one?
I honestly haven't. Yeah, you're right. He's watching the par 3. He's the witness for the par 3.
I got the schedule.
Oh, you got the whole thing there. Oh, those are cool. So what do we got here? Let me give people a breakdown of the holes. We got the Jason Gregor show on hole 1. Our friends at On the Rocks are giving beef on a bun. And if Gregor is here, he does a thing where you can outdrive him to win more raffle tickets. So like if you buy $40 in raffle tickets, Gregor hits a drive, you hit a drive. If you hit it further than him and it's on the fairway, then you get double that amount of money in raffle tickets. Nice. Our friends at HGA are here. Star Mechanical, presenting sponsor of the whole tournament. Greta, who's going to be the official home of our after party. Sherwood Ford is closest to the pin, and they're the hole-in-one challenge for an ATV. Our friends at Krabby Goat are kicking around as well. They're going to be giving out some moonshine samples. Nice. Ty, the sports card guy, and Sin Bin Source in Sherwood Park, they're doing like a hockey shooting challenge. Oodle Noodles giving away spring rolls. Our friends at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton are here. The Spice Co. are doing chicken wings. And, of course, Odd Company with a whole bunch of nice, crisp Odd Company Nation Beer everyday lagers.
Did Expedia bring like a miniature cruise vessel to go in the drink, and we just spin around in there?
That actually would be pretty fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if you saw this yesterday on our Instagram, but we posted a montage of Gaetan Haas.
The
which
clapper
is
when he's coming in.
when he used the breakaway slap shot, and like we had like his first NHL goal. Anyways, I reposted it and I said he is like one of my top 5 like role players, like like a bottom 6 guy that for some reason you just loved. And like, you know, for a lot of people for a while, I think it was Jesse Puljujärvi. A little different because like high pick, and obviously he comes in with a lot more fanfare and all of that. But Gaetan Haas, without a doubt, in my top 5 favorite role players, who's like a cult following, like random Oiler from your time watching the team that always stuck out to you, a guy that you just wanted to see in the lineup so bad. Like in his second stint and third stint with the team, Sam Gagner was definitely that guy. Like when there was a day where it's like Sam Gagner skating with the third line tonight, it was like, let's fucking go. Sam Gagner is playing tonight. And like that would get people fired up.
There was 2 prospects around the same time that I really believed in. And I believed in them both as sort of like those like role player roles. And it was during the like early days of the Decade of Darkness rebuild, like the 2010s era. And 2 guys that I really thought were going to be like later round or middle round picks that were going to work out were Teemu Hartikainen and Martin Marincin. And I held on to both those guys, and they both wound up getting traded to the Leafs, I think.
Yeah.
And I continued to kind of follow them along, being like, Martin Marincin's going to become this great team for the Leafs. Teemu Hartikainen's going to be a third line power forward who can score goals. Neither of those things happen, but it goes to show when you like fall in love with a player at the World Juniors or something like that because they look so good, you sort of forget that there's a good chance the team they might be playing is like 16 and 17, 18-year-olds who like didn't sleep well the night before. So you just don't know. But I definitely don't. Now that I'm a bit older and I've watched so many prospects and guys come and go, I don't do that fall in love with the prospect thing anymore.
No, I've and I think it's like you said, you get older, you get your heart broken a few times with like prospects that you are like hell bent are going to be the guy. Oh, dude,
with all the pitchers.
Well, and that's the other thing too in baseball. Like you have 4. Like, can you imagine if the Oilers had 4 minor league teams? Like the prospect guys would be going absolutely bananas. But like that's always a thing for the Jays at the trade deadline when people are like, "Oh, well, you don't want to part with this guy. You don't want to part with this guy." And it's like even your best prospect still has a 50% shot of being like an impact major leaguer.
Remember 10 years ago when the Jays traded Jeff Hoffman for Troy Tulowitzki, and now he's back and he's their closer, and it's like you can't predict anything that's going to happen with these prospects.
Or like even if you're the team that trades him, like I think about Matt Boyd, like he was a Jays prospect. It took him 3 more stops, and now he's finally, after Tommy John figured it out with the Chicago Cubs. Duran is in and says Ryan Jones. He would probably be right at the top for everyone's like.
Yeah, people loved Ryan Jones.
People loved him as a depth guy, and that even ties in a little bit to. I did the Oilers Nation Top 100 countdown. I don't think he's until Saturday, but I did Pat Maroon.
Yeah.
And that's another guy who, like, Pat Maroon checked every single box for what you'd want, like a depth player for, like, what's necessary for this city to fall in love with you. Like, workman kind of attitude, rugged, fights, scored a couple of big goals. Like, dad bod. Like, Pat Maroon checked all of those boxes.
Looks like a beer league player.
And when you look back at his stats, it gets crazy to think he only played 1 full season in Edmonton. Yeah. They acquired him at a deadline. He played that year when they made the playoffs in 2017. And by the next deadline, he was gone. But you will still go to a game and see a bunch of Pat Maroon jerseys.
Yeah, he made a lot of fans during that. I guess it's a 2-year run, but basically the sort of 3-part seasons. He made a lot of fans, and it was chemistry with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and sticking up. It was, he wasn't even on the team when Brandon Manning ran Connor McDavid, and then he stands up for McDavid and fights Brandon Manning when he's on the team. And it's like, you're doing that and you weren't there when it happened. Yeah. You just can read the room and figure it out and do what you have to do. And people here just love that. Like, I mean, a lot of people were that player growing up on a hockey team or that guy on a ball hockey team now in their 20s or 30s or whatever. So that's just like the Edmonton like lunch pail hockey player that everyone loves.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's Ryan Smith is one of the legends on the team, even though he was never a 100-point guy, 50-goal guy, whatever. Like, yeah, Smitty was loved here. Oh, they're firing up the beverage cart already.
That's what I like to see.
That's how you know it's going to be a good day. 8:21 in the morning, and the cart's already fired up and stocked full of beers. So it's going to be a great day here. You think the preseason is be important for our guys to play in from Mega J? I know that the schedule is going to expand in the new CBA, and they're going to cut back on the preseason games, which I'm fine with. I do kind of like that they're also going to cut down on like the amount of veterans that need to play in each preseason game, just because. Like, one, if I'm sitting to watch the preseason, like I don't need to see Connor McDavid go out there against Vancouver's fourth liners or like AHL team. Like, give some guys AHL whatever a chance to play. Give them their 2 games. I've always said like teams would probably learn just as much, if not more, by doing like an intra-squad game versus like running out for like 8 preseason games is an
with the travel too, right? Like,
well, all of it. It's all so dumb. Like the preseason in the NHL is the worst. The NFL's cut it down in recent years, so they only do 3. I mean, baseball
it's
again.
the biggest slog by far.
Baseball's the biggest slog. Like a month of spring
But
training.
it makes sense though. Like you got to warm up. A pitcher's got to warm up their arm for a month before the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if a hockey player has to play 4 weeks of games before a season.
No, I'm with you on that. Speaking of baseball, shout out to our friends at Bet365, by the way. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary at Bet365. Big one for our Blue Jays tonight. Kicking off the series against Milwaukee.
Biebs.
Shane Bieber on the bump. It's nice. And, you know, part of it is because we've gotten accustomed over the last couple of years of like Kevin Gausman being the guy and giving really good starts. And it's not like the Jays have had bad pitchers over the last few seasons. Their rotation's been fine. But there's like a feeling I get when it's like Shane Bieber day, even Max Scherzer day, now that he's like really into a groove. But like having a guy like Bieber who has the potential to be like not just the best arm on your team, like one of the best arms in the league.
Yeah,
it's exciting to know that guy's on the bump.
It is. I mean, it's 2015. The Jays acquired David Price, and I think if all is well for Shane Bieber, I don't know if he's as good as prime David Price, but he's right up there. He's a Cy Young Award winner. Yeah, the Cy Young came in the shortened 2020 season. It was like 15 starts or whatever, but it was still 15 starts, whereas ERA I think was below 2. I mean, this is a very good starter, and come back from Tommy John, and since then in the minor leagues he's been just dominating every level. So we'll see what happens. That game against Miami, yeah, they're a young team. There's like a AAA kind of major league lineup, a combination of both. But Milwaukee's one of the best teams in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
They're on a bit of a cold streak now. They just lost their series to the Arizona Diamondbacks, so they've cooled down. The Jays have cooled down a bit. We'll see which of these 2 teams can this weekend kind of jump up and establish themselves as the team that looks like a World Series contender.
That's also, I like that you brought up that they lost their series to the Arizona Diamondbacks, because if you were to ask some Jays fans online, good teams never lose series.
No.
You should beat every team who's below you in the standings. I also saw some the other day, and I know we talked about this, but like the Jays have the best record in the American League, or the second best record in the American League against teams above 500. Like the idea of this notion that like, oh, well, the Jays just must have beat up on some shitty teams for the last couple months. Like, no, they beat a lot of really good teams. Like they beat the Tigers in their series and all that. Like, I don't know. They're a good ball club.
They are, yeah, and I think a lot of it will also the series that I'm sort of looking at is it's really late in September. They're hosting Boston, I think, and it's either their second last series. I think Boston plays in Toronto, and then they finish off in Detroit. That's a pretty difficult finish for the Red Sox. So I think that's probably what it's going to come down to for the AL East.
And the other thing too, like as long as you're just taking 2 out of 3, it's very hard to make up ground, especially when it's the Yankees and Red Sox kind of jockeying. Like for both those teams to catch you and for you to fall into a spot where you're going on the road for a wild card series, it's hard. It'll be very, very hard for them to fall that hard. Mistaken Mexicans here, McMullet's here as well. Coombs, I'll let you go. I'm gonna have one of these guys hop on here and talk a little bit about the tournament. Who wants a headset?
Who wants to jump on? I just want to see your hands.
Oh, you want to? Oh, come sit down. I'll show you my hands. Mistaken Mexican, McMullet, they're here. The outfits. I do kind of want you on camera for a second to show off the outfit as well. You won't be able to hear me, but that's fine. I'll just talk. I'll talk really, really loud. What was the inspiration behind your outfit?
Well, this is for Gregor's grads, right? It's all about suits for kids that need them. And I thought, hey, if we're gonna win a prize, why not try and win best dressed?
And you absolutely could be winning best dressed, because that is about as unique. Like there's a couple people wearing matching golf shirts. I see like a little Hawaiian themed team over there. They
actually have Draisaitl smoking the dart on their shirts.
Oh, so, seriously?
Yeah.
That Hawaiian team?
Yeah. That
you guys
we walked over here and went, really, all this thought and we might lose to that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a great idea. That's what we're going for.
You made the drive out. What time was loading up the car today?
I left just after 4:00, and I picked Wayne up in Langdon. I picked Kyler up in Chestermere, and we headed out. So I actually brought the truck up today.
Oh, you got the big rig out. I like that. What are we thinking for target score? What are you guys aiming for? What's a good round for your team?
Oh, I wouldn't mind if we were most honest today.
Really? You think you might be? I mean, Big Mike and his crew, the tech team from the Nation Network, they've won Most Honest probably 5-6 years in a row. So it'll be a tough title to take from them.
Well, I played in a tournament yesterday and we got Most Honest. So let's see if I can
Not
do it
bad.
2 days in a row.
How's your game looking, Kyler? Not great. It's in tough shape. Well, hey, you'll be competing for best dressed. You'll be competing for most honest as well. That's not bad.
That's right. We're going for at least one prize today.
All right, that's good stuff. Thank you, McMullet.
Right
Okay, go get warmed up, boys.
All
Go
right,
go
thanks,
get dialed in. Go get ready to go.
Let's see those hands.
Oh yeah, the hands. Like you could tell kind of just where the blisters were. This one's still not great, but yeah, I had a whole bunch that were opened up.
Not
I counted.
too bad. They've healed pretty nice.
Yeah, they've healed good. I've been soaking them in coconut oil. My teammates here as well. Let's go, Dill.
Nice.
You fired
Sure
up?
on. Thanks, Ty.
Good. What's Team Star Mechanical's target score today? How low do you think you're gonna go? 63? 9 under? Nah. Yeah, this is what I like about my teammate. Everyone else is going to the range. He goes, you know what? I'm just gonna go sink some putts. He knows what's important. He knows what's on the line today. Will Hawk Beef Jerky's here.
Hey, Tyler.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Keeping us well fed. There's a little pack of beef jerky in everyone's welcome bag. How you feeling about the golf game? You been getting out a lot this year?
I played lots, and if I played like how I played on what game did we go? Wednesday.
Yeah.
I should just go home now.
You so you will not be in contention if you.
We'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
We'll be there.
It'll be good. It'll be good. 36 total teams in the Oilers Nation Open. We're going to keep this going for probably about another 10, 15 minutes. Dacky is in, and you have a buddy. Oh, I honestly don't think so. Pat just texted me something that I realize none of you can see. But Dacky's in, says, "Sup, Oilers Nation faithful. How's the shoulder feeling, Tyler?" My shoulders, they are perfect. I am dialed in and ready to go. I hit the range a little bit before I did the live show. I was the only one out there working on my craft before anyone else. But I'm good. I've been playing a lot. I've got a round in since the Ace race. So my game's in, I'll say my game's in like a medium to high spot. I'm not playing the best golf I've played all year, but I'm also playing well. So I think we're going to be in good shape. I think our target score for Miles, Dylan, Pat, and myself, Miles and Dylan are our auction winners who very generously gave to Gregor's Grads. Want to give another shout out to our boy Ryan Dennis too. What a quiet morning. Yeah, it is a little bit of a quiet morning. Anyways, I think our target score, we're gunning for 18 under. I think the goal is we want to birdie every single hole. So we'll see what we can do. I got my one teammate behind here. I haven't seen the other ones yet. Pat Puff is cruising around here somewhere. I'll hear someone who we're going to get on the mic. Jay Downton's got a little strut going. He's stretching out the shoulders, getting nice and loose. You going to come pop on?
Sure. I totally forgot this is happening.
Grab a headset. Grab the other one.
We're live?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're live. Yep. Throw them around a little bit. Clank into the mic.
Yeah, just really. Should I eat a hamburger while I'm on the mic?
Knock off your mic sock.
Knock off my mic sock. Just make a real solid entrance. How
All
we
right.
doing?
I know I'm cutting into your range time, but thank you for swinging by.
Yeah, well, it's 8:30. I got a little bit of time. I only
Yeah,
need
you
to hit about 10 balls.
How you feeling this morning?
So we had a good. We had a pregame meeting at Chalmers' house before we got in our Uber. Involved having a beer.
You already had a beer.
I already had a beer. Yeah, it's the best driving range session you
That
can have is a
loosens
beer.
you up.
It loosens you
Yeah.
up. So coming in loose, gonna go hit a few balls. But then we got a square away. I was talking to Dylan. We got to figure out what we're playing for.
We do, and I got to get everybody the Scrolf link.
Yeah, you get the Scroll link. I want to get Rick's team involved in this, and
Yeah.
then maybe we'll talk to the Sherd 4 team and see what they got.
All right.
The backdrop here looks amazing.
Yeah, it's good. I made a last call sort of audible. We were set up over by the tent, but the backdrop was a postal box. And I was like, you know what? I feel like we can be over by the range here, watch some people get some swings in.
Yeah.
I was saying, you know, I have a good teammate. He doesn't go to the range. He knows that's not where this thing's won. He's grinding out on the putting.
Oh yeah.
He's putting away. That's an experience.
He's
That's
loaded
a good
up on
golfer.
mullies too.
Did he?
Yeah, it's good.
Because I heard we took the cap off. You can buy as many as you want.
I mean, because it's a fundraising thing,
Yeah.
and because it's connected to the super ticket. You know, they're $40 a ticket. It's not like someone's going to buy 30 mullies. So, well, maybe someone will. Maybe we will. Maybe I'll see what we do after 9 and buy some emergency mullies.
You can't restock. There's a cutoff. We should have a limit for our competition.
Okay, 4 max then.
Per guy?
Per guy, 4 max. If you want 4.
Okay, yeah. If you want 4, I think I'll take 2.
Yeah, then take 2.
Take 2. Well, it's 2 for 40 though, right? Oh, maybe I will get 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, $40 gets you 2 mulligans. Or is it just 1?
$40 gets you 2 mulligans. 80 gets you 4.
80 gets you 4. Okay, maybe I will be 4 then.
Yeah. All for good cause.
All for Gregor's grads. What did you think of the McMullet boys in their outfits?
They came business. All business.
All
Sleeveless,
business.
all business.
They're going to be in contention for the best dress, but I've heard that there's another team here who got the picture of Draisaitl smoking his wedding cigarette on their shirt.
Oh,
and
iconic.
I've been waiting for one of them to walk by so that they can show the YouTube.
If we were allowed to sell those, we would sell 1 million.
Oh, 1,000%. Those would move very, very quick. So what's the target score? What do you think's needed to win this thing?
Well, I think Rick's team cheats, so I think it's like a -17, -18 situation.
Yeah.
You got to birdie the par 3s. You can't par them. That's where you can get stuck, and you got to make an eagle or 2 on the par 5s.
Yeah,
you're playing kind of mid tees, so they're very reachable. The one specifically, you can come in with like a pitching wedge, 9-iron situation.
Well,
you got to make sure
you hit it.
Well, okay, our team will come in with a pitching wedge, 9-iron situation, and you got to make that putt.
Make a putt, or you need like a chip in at some point. Like you need something a little on the miraculous side. Because I don't.
You don't. Okay, maybe. Chip ins are welcome, but it better be for eagle.
That's what I mean. With the amount of teams who are in this and teams that I think have kind of like loaded up and brought some scratch golfers, I don't know if -18 is going to be enough. And with the mulligans, I think you might need to be 19.
Oh, it's so hard though.
It is.
It's so like that is perfect golf. You're always going to have one hole where there's the quote unquote unmakeable putt,
and no one.
But that's like 8 feet away. That just for some reason, if you hit it right of the cup, it won't go in. If you hit it left of the cup, there's those scenarios, and you got to be careful not to burn too many mullies on your putts. But that's going to be our strategy.
Yeah, mullies on the chips. That's what winners do. All right. Well, do you want to go to the range?
I'm gonna go hit a few balls.
Okay. You have fun. If you see anyone who'd be good on the headset, you send them my way.
Good luck today.
Well, we got
Cody Chambers is over there. Maybe I should get him on the mic.
Well, we got to figure out stakes. We got to figure out how this scrolf thing works as well. Like,
it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I need to know what the starting holes are for everyone before I hit start on this match, though.
Okay, so we're 3. That's all I know.
We're both 3, both teams.
Yeah, we're 3A and 3B.
Okay. All right.
So we got that going for us.
So I got to figure out Sherwood Ford.
Yeah, they're ahead of us. They might be because they're sponsors, so they're probably hole 2, hole 1.
All right. Well, I got to get that figured out. Then I can send everybody out the scrolf leaderboard.
Hell yeah!
And we'll get this competition cooking.
Awesome! Wow, 500 people watching. That's amazing.
Yep, it's great.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, enjoy the range, Jay. Enjoy the range.
All right, thank you.
Team Star Mechanical looking good. All matching. How low are you guys going to go today? 12 under. Adam said 9 under, so he's not as bullish on you guys. Do you have 2 teams though? Yeah. Oh, the B. So the B team. Yeah, the B team's more confident than the A team. Yeah. It is getting already pretty warm here. Putting green's getting pretty active. We got a couple of people working on things. It's actually rocking out here. Things get going in about 25 minutes, though. So I maybe got about 10 minutes left on the stream here, and then I'm going to quickly pack up and start getting things moving. So our friend, Canadian Connor, he made the trek down. I believe he's up in Fort McMurray. So people coming from quite literally all over the province to golf in the Oilersnation Open. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Did you drive down from Fort McMurray?
Yep,
Yesterday. So you're in for the whole weekend?
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Go low. Who are you playing with?
Just a bunch of randoms.
You're a Mosaic. I love that. A Mosaic team. You never know. Maybe we'll get like a surprise contender, and a Mosaic team will go on a run and maybe try to win this thing. But you're sticking around for the whole weekend. You'll be at Greta?
Yes.
Official after party at Greta as well. Where's Boardsy? I can probably track down Boardsy. Oh, I want Rick. Rick! I haven't talked shit once. Come sit down. I got a headset for you. We'll get our boy Rick here to pop in. He's going to be a part of. There's the Oilersnation Open with the 36 teams. Then there's the Oilersnation Invitational, which is just a select group that'll be competing for that one. What hole are you guys starting on? Do you know?
2.
You're on 2. Okay,
Yeah,
I gotta.
I can't hear you at all, by the way.
Oh, put on the other headset then. Oh, there we go.
That's better.
Yeah, now you can hear me. So you're starting on 2. I'm going to send you the link for the Scrolf. So we're going to have a live leaderboard for our match. You got to update it after every hole.
I dig it. You guys are one ahead of us. You guys are on 3, right?
Oh, actually, that's really good then that we're all in like a nice tight.
Because
Because
they did it on purpose.
you'll hear some celebrations. You'll hear some egos. I need to know what hole Sherwood Ford starts on, and then I can
I wouldn't be surprised if it's not 2, 3, or 4.
like right around us.
Yeah, like who's starting with you guys?
It's like Jay's team and my team are.
The 2?
We're both on 3. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so we have Jared with us.
Okay, so maybe they're on 4 or something like that. How low do you guys think you're going? Because you guys won last year.
We did win last year.
What'd you score last year?
I don't even remember.
So what do you think you're going to score this year?
Well,
What do you think's needed to win?
probably 19, 20 at least.
Jay thought it was 18. I said I bet you it's 19 or 20.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 19 and 20.
Because there's just too many teams who've loaded up for this thing.
Well, this is my exact team that we've been running for like 3 or 4 years now. So
okay.
I know that people are trying to come out and
People are calling
beef
you
up their team.
People are calling you the Florida. They're calling you the Florida Panthers of this tournament, Rick.
I absolutely hate that.
Oh well, I mean that's what they're saying. Oh, Greg's okay. Rick, I'll let you go get warmed up. I'll have Gregor pop on. You can throw on a headset, Greg's. Come sit down.
Oh, it's a long ways down.
Oilersnation Open brought to you by Star Mechanical, Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company, and it's all in support of Gregor's grads. Greg's, you're back from vacation just for this, hey?
Yeah, I got home last night and rock and roll.
How was Toronto?
Oh, buddy, it was unreal. Yeah, the Jays games were great. My son, he loved it. And then Niagara Falls, I would highly recommend it to anybody. It was unreal.
Oh, the Maida or the Foghorn, whatever it's called on the Canadian side.
Yeah, I think it's in the mist or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But like when first time I went on that, I was stunned at how close they take you to the falls.
Dude, you get right in there. Like it's 700,000 gallons of water every minute that come over that.
Wow.
And like it is so wavy, but the boat's so big, it's not like you feel it. But you're looking over the sides, and then it's coming down. And my son was loving it just because he's out there and he's getting soaked, and he thought it was like he's 11, so he thought it was like the greatest thing ever.
On that whole little street too, it's like Las Vegas for kids.
Dude,
the way
I
it's
haven't
all
been in
built
an
up.
arcade like that in years.
Yeah.
We probably spent about an hour and a half in the arcade.
You gonna be set up on hole 1 with OTR?
Yes.
Are you doing the driver thing again?
Sadly, yes.
Oh, sadly, yes. You scared me there. I thought I was teasing something that wasn't happening.
Well, I say sadly only because I don't win a lot, so it costs me a lot of money. Last year, I think I had to pay $3,100.
Oh my God!
Because the people like whatever how it works is whatever they bet $20, $50. Then there's always a few jabronis who do 100. But I always find it's the best golfers who put 100 because if they beat me, then I have to match their 100.
Yeah.
So,
why don't you tell people, since you're here, if someone's watching and they don't know what Gregor's Grads is, give us the quick sort of overview elevator pitch of what Gregor's Grads does.
Well, we help high school boys and a few girls who can't afford a suit of their own. So we get them a new suit, shirt, tie, shoes, socks, belt, pocket square, everything. It's all tailored. We team up with Mr. Dirk and. You know what? I got a few letters from the kids this year that are, and actually a few teachers' letters that are quite nice. And it's life changing for a lot of these kids. And the greatest part is how a lot of them they're incredibly thankful. Most of them have never been into a store like Mr. Dirk before, and we always like to surprise them. So when they show up, they think they're just getting fitted for a suit. They don't know that they get to keep it.
Yeah.
So that's where they get pretty fired up. And you're 17 and 18-year-old kids in there, and they're just like, "What? I get a suit?" So yeah, they're pretty jazzed up for it. So it's awesome. You know what? They can use it for grad, but then they can also use it for job interviews and different things like that. And I've actually received, I'll get a random note, sometimes an email, or sometimes even on a DM on social media from a previous grad who's like, "Hey man, I just got a job wearing your suit," and they all think it's a suit, and I'm like, "Nah, the suit just is a bonus." But you got the job. The suit just gave you the confidence to show them who you were.
Yeah, I love that. That's what always stuck with me is like they get to keep it. And the ones when you read the letters of like, I went and got a job after high school because I had a suit. It's awesome stuff. You're doing great work. It's a great day. The beers are already flowing. So we're going to raise a ton of money. We're going to play a ton of golf. It's going to be a blast. Connor McDavid's not signed a deal, right? He's not going to throw a wrench in this thing.
No, I don't. I don't think. I know everybody's all stressed about it. I always thought it wasn't going to happen until September, And I know the organization was very cognizant of giving him some time off. He had his brother's wedding, he had Draisaitl's wedding, and both sides want to get a deal done. I think it's really just going to be the term. I think a 4-year deal. I've said that for a while. Now, I've argued max 5-year terms for years. So a 4, I don't think it should be viewed as a negative for Oilers fans. I actually think it's a positive because it forces the organization to want to remain on top and be competitive all the time. And then, for McDavid, from a business standpoint, it allows him as one of the best players in the game. Look where the salary cap's going already, right? Like it's 95 this year, and in the second year of his deal, it's going to be 113. So what's it going to be by the time his 4 years are over?
Yeah, and Jeff Jackson was on the sheet with Jeff Merrick. He did like a cottage country series, and he kind of said like it's such a unique negotiation, if you even want to call it that. Because, I mean, listen, if Connor McDavid went to the organization, put his foot down and said, max money, you have to pay him that. Like, you're not going to sit there and be like, no, Connor, we're going to let you walk. So it's more unique in the sense of the Oilers aren't so much negotiating with him. They're more almost like putting in front of him a plan, being like, hey, if you're at 16 mil, like this is what we can do for the next 3 years. If you're at 18, this is what we can do. Like, it's very unique in that sense of, like, again, I'm not, and I don't think Oilers fans should be worried because they'll get him paid and they'll get a contract done. I think it'll be before the start of the season. I think all that talk of it bleeding into the regular season, I think that's been overblown. But you basically lay out the numbers for McDavid and say, okay, pick which one you want.
Yeah, Judd Moldover as an agent's like, this is going to be the easiest to go, like the easiest job I ever do. Like he doesn't have to do much. I think it really comes down to, because I know the Oilers and Judd have been in conversation throughout the summer, right? Giving Connor his space, and you talk to his agent. That's why he has an agent, and then ultimately they'll sit down together in the McDavid camp and go over things. But ultimately, Connor's the one deciding here. Like, let's make no mistake. It's not like, hey, the agent comes and here's 3 offers, pick which one. Like, that's not how it's going to be.
No. All right. It is 8:45. We get going in 15 minutes. So I'm going to wrap up. Greg's.
Ty,
enjoy.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, live from the range. All right. Yeah, I'm getting the text that I got to wrap up. So everybody in the YouTube chat, enjoy your day. No live show today at noon, but if you're hungry for live content, is Connor hosting the Gregor Show again today?
He is, yes.
All right, so Connor Halley and
LT will be on at noon. So,
LT's on at noon. Live on the Oilers Nation YouTube will be Connor at 2, Sports 1440 throughout the rest of the day. That's a wrap on a little morning edition of Oilers Nation Every Day, live from the Oilers Nation Open, all brought to you by Star Mechanical. Enjoy your long weekend, everybody. Be safe, and we will see you all next week.
Thank you for watching Oilers Nation Every Day. Hit the subscribe button to never miss a show. And for more, visit OilersNation.com.